While the Farm Bill might be stuck in limbo in the nation's capital, Georgia farmers received some good news in Valdosta, where Governor Brian Kemp signed into law a number of bills aimed at helping the agricultural industry. And the most talked about was a piece of legislation that prohibits certain foreign entities from buying up farmland.
The governor signed Senate Bill 420 today, something that's been a priority of mine and our office, as well as many members of the General Assembly, and we appreciate his work on that to protect farmland and protect agricultural land in the state of Georgia from those foreign adversaries that want to do harm to the United States. And so it's a big day for agriculture. It's a big day to protect our state's #1 industry.
Well, I mean, look, states all over the country are addressing that. It's a national security issue, and we were very thoughtful about how we did that. A lot of great legislative leadership on that, and honored to sign it. It's the right thing to do.
12 other states enacted similar policies last year in an effort to address the dwindling number of farm acres and strengthen national security.
In agriculture, one of the key things you need to be successful is land. It's a key component of being able to grow crops or livestock or poultry. And if you don't have land, you can't participate in agriculture. So protecting agricultural land is key. It is vital. And there's a lot of different ways that we do that. But obviously protecting our ag interest in the state and protecting our ability to feed, clothe, and shelter ourselves is vital. Agriculture is national security.
That was far from the only piece of legislation being signed, as House Bill 827 increases the penalty for cattle theft, Senate Bill 436 expands the use of farm use vehicles, and Senate Bill 340 introduces tax reform policy to help alleviate some of the rising input costs.
In agriculture right now, we're seeing significant issues in input costs, whether inflation and the issues that we're dealing with on the farm directly. I know I see it in my own operation and the increased cost. The legislation, one of them that we signed today, or the governor signed today, dealing with specifically with deaf fluid, is a perfect example of how we're working to address those issues on the farm, where previously deaf fluid was not considered a tax-exempt input in agriculture. As you know, in agriculture, deaf fluid is a vital component and a required component to run equipment today.
The location of this signing was no coincidence, as Governor Kemp wanted to send a strong message to the rural community that legislators are looking out for them.
Yeah, look, it is so important for us to be in South Georgia to let people know what we're doing to support our farm families, agribusiness, economic development, things that we've done in the budget. Myself and a lot of other people realize the strength that we have in rural Georgia. We want to continue for people to have opportunity all over the state, no matter their zip code.
Reporting from Valdosta, I'm Damon Jones for the Farm Monitor.